What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Aerial Assault, and today we're here to talk to you about my favorite pack of the season so far, or the off season, shall we say, is the new Huntworth Hickory pack.
I'm focused. I've been watching for the omens. I've been listening to everything you said. It's been running through my head, locked and loaded. I got the feeling that you know it. Yeah, I've only just begun. I won't stop until it's done, till you're broken. So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the lighter. Feel it burning through your veins as we're walking through the flames, getting higher.
Like I said, we're going to talk about the Huntworth Hickory pack today, but before we get started, as always, if you don't mind, please go below, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications. But let's jump right into it. Like I said, this is probably my favorite pack of the off season. I'm kind of what you call a pack nut. I mean, I bought Kafaru, Trophy Line, Sitka. I mean, I just love packs. I'm always looking for the right thing. Whenever I was a tree stand hunter, a lot of times I wore a turkey vest that had two large pouches with pouches inside those pouches on my vest so that I could easily access everything. So changing over to saddle hunting over the last several years has really kind of changed things for me because everything's not accessible, and that's how I kind of want to start with this pack. It does have the waist belt, but the padding on this belt doesn't come all the way to the front, which I really like. Another thing I like is the buckle is nice and easy to adjust. It can be a little bit loud. You know, it is a plastic buckle, but that's pretty ordinary. But it has these nice pockets on the side, so to access stuff like gloves, flashlights, maybe a couple of batteries if your flashlight dies on the way in, they're easily accessible. You have the sternum strap, and you have these really nice padded backpack straps, and a pack carries nice and high on my back. I don't have to worry about it drooping down here. And what I really like about this pack is the way the straps are set up. It was very well thought out in the fact that when you put one thing on the pack, it doesn't compress the whole pack. And with some other backpacks, what I've noticed is you put something on the front and you cinch the straps, and it compresses the whole pack. And then your main compartment, you cannot get into. And this one is a little bit different, and I'll try to show you that. As of right now, I have it set up for my one stick setup. As you can see, I turn my one stick upside down, and I let the platform of the one stick hold the bottom of the backpack up. And then you have three carry straps on the front. When you cinch these carry straps, it doesn't cinch the entire pack closed. So if I want to go into my main compartment, I still have a nice wide opening, an area for my camera arm, fluid head, camera. Now, you will notice that inside of here, and I'll try to get you some better views of this, that the main compartment is a little bit smaller. But that's not a huge issue, because the reason that it's that way, I absolutely love this feature, and you're not going to find this, in my belief, of any other backpack except for maybe the Badlands Diablo Dose. I'm not sure how much that is, but this is a $150 pack. It's almost got this built-in frame to help keep you cool. As you can see, stick my arm all the way through there. This pack has these aluminum stays built into it with this nice mesh netting that goes up against your back, so the backpack is never against my back when I'm carrying it in. And that is huge for me, because I sweat so bad. Even during the winter, I sweat so bad on my back where my pack carries. And so now I have this gap, this airflow that I've never had with another pack. I think that, like I said, I think it's the Diablo Dose has that. I've never used that pack, but I always thought that was a cool feature. And this one actually looks even a little less bulky than the way that one's set up. You know, this one's almost the entire length of the pack from top to bottom. Just super nice feature. And even at the top where the aluminum stays would stop, they have this nice cushion there to keep it from running into your back. Look, man, I get excited about packs sometimes, and a little too excited without really getting to test them. But in the field, you know, it's not seasoned yet, so I can only go off of what I've done here at the house. But so far, man, I love this thing. So you even have these load lifter straps, you know, which is any pack in this price range should have these. What I like about these is it seems that they actually do lift the load. I mean, like, they're down, and when I grab this, the pack is actually up above my straps because of that internal frame. And when I pull it up, it pulls even farther up on the straps. A lot of backpacks, you sense those down, and it doesn't seem like it distributes the weight much at all. You have these little D-rings on the shoulder clips, shoulder straps, and that's okay, I guess. One feature on here that I will show you, and it's not what this is meant for. So the hydration bladder is supposed to go back here, and then that's where the straw would come through, and this would hold your hydration bladder. Well, I'm never going to use a hydration bladder because I don't hunt that long with this pack, but you can run that thing that holds the bladder up, and I'll probably replace this with a carabiner, and then I'll hang my backpack from that, and then instead of hanging from this, I can have one solid hookup with a closed clip on it, instead of having to have a hook up here to hook this onto, and just hook this onto a loop. I like that a lot. Something that I will definitely use. But let's go ahead and load this thing up for several different configurations, and I'll put it on the tree here, hang it, and kind of show you how I would set it up for those configurations and what this pack has to offer. All right, so there's no reason for me to be in this, but I want to get some really good close-ups to show you exactly how I would use this pack and how I think others may use it. So first off, one sticking is huge right now, and I know people are looking for ways to carry their one stick. I know some guys talk about no packs and things like that, but the majority of us are taking packs. What I've learned to do is take this pack and I turn it, or this stick, and I turn it upside down so that my platform of my stick goes up under the stick or the bag. And I'm going to leave this on here right now because what I want to show you is accessibility to outside pockets. You have this pocket on the side. When you're one sticking, there's no sticks in the way. If you had sticks on each side, they would get in the way at that point. But if they do, your platform's down here, and I'll show you all that in a little bit. But for one sticking, you have a pocket here for keys, wallet, cell phone, just something, and it's nice and fleece lined, so there's no noise up against the other pockets in here, or at least not excessive noise. Very nice feature. And I like where it's at because it doesn't matter what I put on here, this pocket is not going to be blocked by something else on the pack. You have another pocket here on the front. It is more of a nylon pocket, and it goes pretty deep. I'm not real sure what I will put in here this time. Probably gloves or something, because like I said, I'm a one sticker, so like gloves and stuff or something that even when I can press this pocket down with this stick, I can reach in here and get something soft and pull out. But another outside pocket accessibility that you lose with some stands. We've already talked about, or with some packs, we've already talked about the nice pockets on the outside here. These will carry, I don't know if you're a rifle hunter, rifle shells, if you're muzzle loading, primers, caps, reloads, things like that. But another feature I really like, so on some other packs, if you don't keep some straps to these closed, then when you unzip it, the zips go all the way down and then the pack wants to flop open. Not with this one. So we can take this stick off of here. It can be completely undone, and no matter how heavy this was, so if I had something of my platform still on here, if I zipped that all the way down and it flopped open, it wouldn't just dump my pack. The zippers only go halfway down. I think that is a nice addition. I can keep a camera arm in this large pocket here. It's not segregated, but I don't really need it to be. I know some packs have multiple pockets and things like that, but a lot of times all it does is limit you to what you can put in there. So I can slip a camera arm in there, and then I still have a nice, roomy, large area right here without that. Now, whenever I put that on the front, that stick on the front, it is going to compress this, but like I said, and I'll show you here, it's only compressing the front of the pack, not the entire pack. See? And I really like that. That's a huge benefit to me. If I want to compress the entire pack, I'm going to do that here. And then that would keep whatever was in the bottom of there very tight. It would almost keep me from getting to it, which I'll probably never use unless I'm using multiple sticks. Like I said, another setup, and I'm going to show you that as well. But there's also, just like on your case pack, there's a nice drop down here for a butt of a gun. If you want to carry your gun on the outside of your pack, you know, like for the August velvet season, there's several CWD counties here. People spot and stalk, and this would be perfect for that. So we're going to stuff that back in there. It's nice, accessible, and I really want to iterate that I think that this is a perfect backpack for a lot of reasons, at least for me. It solves a lot of problems for when I'm filming. I want to be able to leave my stuff on my pack, come out here, get my camera, take it inside, mess with the SD cards, mess with the batteries, and things like that. And for me to do that, I don't want to have to take everything off of it to get in the inside of it and be able to reach all the way down on the bottom to get my camera. So even with a stick on the front of there, I'm going to be able to access this. But you're thinking, okay, well, there's just one big pocket and there's these two outside pockets. Well, there's more. There's also this big pocket here. Now, I would probably use this for a jacket or something, throw the jacket in here and then strap my stick to it, because my jacket's probably going to be the last thing that I put on while I'm in the tree, and I can put it in here. Also inside of here is another zippered pocket, and it goes all the way to the bottom as well. Actually, what I like about this thing is there's not so many pockets that I'm losing stuff. Let's load it up for platform and sticks, and we'll show you how it would look in that scenario. Like I said, I'm going to show you multiple different scenarios, because I mean, there's a lot of guys who don't one stick, and I want to show that this pack is very versatile. I mean, so if you want to use a platform and sticks, currently I have the EDP platform on the front of here. I have 3 Novix minis, so 2 on one side, 1 on the other. I'm not even sure. And then I actually have 3 Lone Wolf Custom Gear sticks on the very bottom of here. And we'll hang that on the tree, kind of show you how that configuration looks, how you hook that configuration up. But I mean, no exaggeration, I still feel like this is a pretty light load. And it's because these straps are just located really nice. The pack is very high, and the load lifter straps actually work as intended. All right, so we have the stick set up. I have 2 sticks on this side, 1 stick on this side, just because I only ever carry 3 sticks at the most. So I don't have a 4-stick setup, but as you can see, this is how it would work. They have these diagonal straps on here, and the way I hook those up is I'd loosen that all the way up, slide my stick in. I actually went between my standoff with that strap to help hold the bottom of that stick up so the stick wouldn't sag down low. And then I went around the stick to kind of help secure it and went back to my buckle. There's several different configurations. I'm sure you could figure it out if this is your pack. That's one thing I like about this pack, is there's just so many different configurations you can run it. I did the exact same thing on this side, and notice the profile. So right now the pack is very thin. If I needed to get something out of the internal compartment, I could just unbuckle these and not lose my sticks, pull this out, and now I can get into my internal area. Just a really nice, well thought out feature in my opinion. But let's buckle these back up and I'll show you another option. So like I said, I actually have 6 sticks on here. But here's another thing I like. So the platform straps, there's 3. And 3 kind of seems like overkill, but just like I did on my 1 stick, I put the platform up underneath, and I used this bottom strap, actually right here, and I would go up under the stick standoff and help hold that stick up, keep that stick from sagging. You can do the same thing when you have 3 straps, and you don't have to worry about which platform you got. So like on this platform, I could use the top strap to hold the platform high, or I could use the bottom strap to hold the platform high. On some platforms, because of the weight, dimensions, or whatever, may be one or the other, but what I like about it is that you have all these options. So I have that one up under the standoff. I ran this one right around the outside, and I kind of weaved this in through the bottom too and up under the post so that it helps hold it up. So even though I have that undone, and let's go ahead and undo that, it's still in there. All those were doing was holding it in. The bottom strap is holding it up. So we'll go ahead and take this off just to get it out of the way. So that's how I would pack a platform on the Hickory pack. So now that the platform's off, got these sticks. Well, I mean, where's my other 3 sticks? And that's where these bottom straps come into play, which is probably my preferred method to carry sticks at this point. I would probably just vertical stack them. And I have these Lone Wolf Custom Gear sticks in here. There's actually 3 on the bottom. So you have 2 compression straps here on the bottom with K-clips on them. I can put 3 sticks in there in any configuration I want, hook them on the bottom of the pack, you know, whatever works best for you. And so there's another option. So there's 6 sticks and a platform all on this pack and all carrying really nice. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put those sticks back on here. I'm gonna put the platform back on here, and let's get a weight and see exactly how much weight that was. Okay, we rigged it back up real quick. We got our scale here. Let's go ahead and see what that pack would weigh. So an empty pack plus camera arm, 3 or 6 sticks and a platform. 19.65 pounds. So at 19.65 pounds, because of the way it carried, I can tell you that felt lighter than any tree stand I ever carried as far as climber. Lighter than any climbing setup I've ever carried. And just extremely impressed. All right, guys, that is all I got for this Huntworth Hickory pack. I still have the 6 sticks on here and the platform, camera arm. I really don't know what else I would carry. I'm not going to carry this kind of weight, that's for sure. And it carries very well, carries high up on my back. I don't have that pulling over or sagging feel. Everything is tight, quiet. Like I said numerous times, I'm just extremely impressed. I had planned on using a Kafaru pack this year. It's kind of what I'd settled on, but the more I wear this thing, the more I'm convinced that for saddle hunters or for saddle hunting, it's hard for a guy, especially a guy filming, to beat this. A guy using multiple sticks to beat this. And even for 1 stickers, you know, you throw that 1 stick on the outside and you just cinch it down however you want, and you got more room than you would ever need. But if you don't mind, please go below, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and check out Huntworth's website. I think even right now they have some 20% codes going on, so you can get this pack for 20% off. It's got a pretty cool camo. They also have a camo that looks very similar to Sitka, so if you're one of those Sitka snobs and you really want your stuff to match, they got something that's very, very close. So it'd be worth checking out that as well. $150 backpack, you know, give them a look. I think right now, from what I've used, it's going to be my go-to saddle hunting pack. But anyways, if you don't mind, like I said, please go below, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys.